everyone, Jennifer here, back again for another lesson on energy healing and energy medicine and all things in the world of energy. So this is a follow-up to the first video I did regarding how to feel energy. So if you haven't seen that one yet, it's a really nice introduction to just start to feel like the kinetic energy between our hands, a few things to practice over time. And today I'm going to take that a little bit further. If you've been working with your hands and learning how to feel the energy between them, I'm going to give you a couple more tools to try and start practicing with. And just to give you some empowering words of advice, of wisdom, once we start working with energy and once we start fine-tuning our ability, our sensory abilities to feel energy, some of the lessons that will come later on self-healing, energy healing for ourselves, energy healing maybe for friends and family, our dogs, our animals, huge. They love energy medicine. They really, really respond well to it. So if we want to take some of these techniques and tools that I'm going to teach you over this next little while, learning how to feel energy really starts to anchor it in, right? Because then you can say, oh, it gives you that discernment. It gives you that intuition, that discernment, that viveka that I keep talking about. When you can start to feel the energy, when something is repelling and you're like, this situation, this supplement, this plant, this part of your body, this part of my body is feeling a lack of energy, a hollowness, an emptiness. I need to work on that, right? So once you start to feel energy, you start to become very empowered to take care of your own emotional well-being, your own physical well-being, the people around you. And it really becomes an empowering, powerful tool to have in your own toolkit. So, big proponent of taking everything into your hands that you can right now. And these are tools that no one can ever take away from you should you need them in the future. Okay. So as we start to work with energy a little bit more, I want to give you a short lesson in feeling energy again. And again, if this isn't coming to you right away, just keep working with it. Keep working with it. A little bit a day. It doesn't have to be long. Just be sitting and watching TV, watching the snowflakes fall if you're in some northern part of the country or world, and just watching the snowflakes fall and just kind of starting to feel energy. We worked with that. So refer to the first video. So as you're working with energy between your hands, I want you this time to start kind of taking some movement. So keeping your one palm of your hand, pretty flat, maybe taking your pointer finger or your first finger from your other hand and not touching the palm, but just starting to take little tiny circles, micro circles, seeing if you feel that energy in the palm of your hand, that circle, and then reversing the circle. And again, we're just staying curious. We're just learning and fine-tuning, putting more and more tools in our own toolbox to keep us empowered, to keep us healthy, to keep us emotionally stable. And then maybe just kind of going faster and maybe a little bit slower. You want to just play, right? You want to just see, oh, feel something there, going a little bit slower, making the circle a little bit wider. So that's one, and that's another technique we can use to start to really work with our hands and learning how to really feel that sensory perception, that kinetic energy between our hands. Before we move on to some little bit deeper lessons, it's really nice to get this really starting to come into your system, right? That sensory perception. And once we have that ability to start feeling that energy between our hands, that energy coming off different things, we can use that for our own benefit, right? We can use it for a variety of things. So say you take supplements, say that you just take, some vitamin D or a probiotic, but you're at the store and there's a whole shelf of them, or you're online buying them and you're just like, well, which one should I get? Most of the time we're looking at reviews, right? Well, most of them have 5,000, 7,000 reviews, and a lot of them have the same. So for you. What I need for my body is going to be a little bit different than what you need for your body. So you can use energy, right? You can feel, you can check your supplements. Oh, has a really strong, dense field that's taking me back very far. This is a great supplement for me. Hence, you might feel nothing on a supplement, no energy at all. But once you start to fine tune the sensory aspect and that kinetic energy, you'll be able to do that with supplements, with food, with water, with, you can charge your water. You can do that with your hands. You can, there's just a variety of things that you can use energy to feel something that is right for you. Those are just the few ones that are coming to my mind. Supplements, I use it a lot for that. If I'm feeling something in my body, right now I have a little bit of a shoulder thing going on. And so if I feel, I can definitely feel my energy, but I can feel the difference, right? A little bit like there's some, like this needs to be swept off. And we're going to learn that at a later time. But really just stay curious, start to develop that skill, start to fine tune the skill of being more sensory, more kinetic, because it ultimately really leads to a very strong empowerment within yourself. Because that is when all of the intuition starts to really land, and you don't have to debate something in your mind anymore. You know exactly what you need to do. That's opening our intuition. It's opening our spiritual chakra, our crown chakra. It's opening that for download of information up and down, right? So prayers up, downloads down. It's just an empowering way to just keep this with you, and no one can take it away. And it's very effective for so many things and healing so many things, which we'll get into later on. But keep working with the energy, keep trying to feel it, stay with it. If you're watching TV at night or just watching the snowflakes gently come down, having a cup of coffee, start to feel, use your hands again, just starting to feel, and then eventually we'll start to back up, and we're going to learn how to feel some energy in some objects next time. So crystals, plants, things like that. So I hope that was helpful. Everybody have a really wonderful rest of your day. I hope you stay very peaceful and empowered. Take care.